Now, not only are there Mario games to be having a blast with, we got something a little bit more familiar with the Source engine, if you don't mind. I, believe it or not, have spent time painting an honest-to-goodness, in real life picture of GM construct here. This is, I have a painting of this that I have done. Not with all the cars here, but of like this field and one of the apartment buildings in the background. Just because I really like, for some reason, now, gotta restart. For some reason, this aesthetic also falls into that like Dreamcast blue, you know? It's the blue skyline. It's the artificial, crystal clear blue skyline with the like low poly Source aesthetic. And now Source has, of course, higher quality textures and everything, but it's still somewhat low poly. Well, all right, that was clear. Now, not my best showing. Not my worst. I was, you know, still on there. We're good with that one. And we also have GM Flatgrass here to get through, which is just another quick little, you know, speed challenge. Oh, if I can actually get the boost that I need to get. Why is Helmo in the background there on the, I know he was super, super low resolution, but that was absolutely the Helmo image. Oh, I took a tumble there that I don't think I was meaning to take. Not that I could control that I took a tumble, but you know. Now, because this is GM Flatgrass, right? Like, they had to actually put more than just the flat grass here. They gave a construction zone of additional material. So this feels less representative. Although I guess, you know, there were added obstacles into GM Construct. But I do like that you can't really put anything out there without having a Gmod version of it as well, representative. Now let's see how we deal with the compression on this monstrosity. Ooh, look at those textures. I have never once in my entire life even like booted up CS:GO or Counter-Strike, as it were. Picking the best song in the game for this one. Did you get the joke about on another level in the lyrics for parking garages? Because parking garages have levels, but also from a video game perspective, you're on another level. Hee hee hoo hoo ha ha, very funny. Like, I'm sorry, that's just excellent songwriting right there. It's lyrics that work, pardon the pun, on multiple levels. But yeah, I've never actually booted up Counter-Strike, so I don't know this level like the back of my hand, and I find it a little bit labyrinthian. They have planted us the bomb. You know what the most familiar I am with Counter-Strike is actually the all-time classic YouTube video Door Stuck, of which I need to get myself like a patch, because I've seen a patch that immortalizes what Door Stuck is. So I can get Genuine Dick Sucker just like sewn into one of my jackets, which I feel is indeed the correct course of action here. If you don't know what Door Stuck is, I can't help you. Sorry. You're on YouTube, you can go find it. I've described everything you need to do. I'm still beating my best time on this one, somehow. As long as this guy doesn't catch up with me, I can see him in my rear view, in the mini-map. Coming around this way. Still didn't get the gold time on it. Just about got it under 2 minutes, though. How far, like, where am I? I'm in the top 100 here. Don't look at how fast some of those are. Those people are cheating. Oh, and let's finish our little source mod. Well, I guess this is not actually a source mod. Let's finish our little source engine. Oh, that did not let me. There we go. Yeah, let's finish our source engine runarounds. Come on, music. Are you just doing the ticking? Yes. There we go. Now we've actually got the Team Fortress 2 soundtrack. This is a cruel set of turns where you do have to slow way the hell down, otherwise you go flying right off. Now, I have played some Team Fortress 2, but you know what I put in a lot more time into? And I don't know if I've talked about it much on the YouTubes. But back in the heyday, I used to be... Oh, we gotta restart on this one. I used to be big into the Team Fortress 2 demake that was called Gang Garrison 2. And that game rips. I wish it was still very active, but it has sadly waned in recent years. And I'm... Whoop! That's not, I didn't want to quit. Fallen all the way down. I would like to actually get the boost, please and thank you. Yeah, this level has lots of little like physics hangups that you can get yourself caught on, and that's unfortunate for all involved. I want a good time, and not just to artificially pad out. What the heck are we doing here for this start? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And not just to artificially pad out the length of this entire YouTube series. Heaven forbid I do any kind of like YouTube series padding by trying to go for, you know, 100% completion or, you know, trying to be actually competent and show off the game, right? I would just like to get through the game as fast as possible. Sometimes not even completing the game in its entirety. We can go around this way. Yes. But yeah, I used to play the heck out of the little 2D, and we're falling all the way down because we don't actually blow up the bombs at the end of this. I used to play the heck out of Gang Garrison, a little like 2D demake of Team Fortress 2. And I wish that it was still somewhat active in development, or like not in development. I want a version of Gang Garrison 2 for like modern consoles that actually like catches on, because there's something about the like 2D run and gun competitive class-based shoot. Don't you dare say I missed that. There we go. Well, not getting a good time on it, but getting a time on it. I beat my time. That was actually slightly faster. I did good. All right. I don't really have a good category for what this is, this Toha version. The description of it says that it is inspired by Blame, the manga Blame, about superstructures. So consider this a subset of my Zeldathon, which ties back into what I was calling the spiritual successor to my Nissansei Let's Play. Itself inspired by Blame and superstructures like that. But the marble game, what the heck was it? Venoneth. Like, it's all tied together. You didn't think I would be able to get there with this super cool black and white, like pencil sketched. I don't even know how to describe it. This is just a very unique look for a custom map. You'll notice as we're underground here, we get weird echoing whenever I try and do drift. It like screeches at you. I haven't really talked about the sound design outside of the very good, like camera bulb flashing out when you accidentally screw up a, whoop, I'm on the side of the road. I'm on the side of the wall. There we go. We're good. When you screw up a drift. Now, that's the other thing that this game does not feature, which, you know, honestly, maybe it could, is weird gravity controls, like, oh, if you're all of a sudden now driving on the wall or driving on the ceiling, or like, you know, a mapper, I guess, could do something kind of like in the Zelda Forest or Ocarina of Time Forest Temple, right, where the whole world corkscrews and now everything's sideways. There is fertile ground for a sideways map in this, you know, where up is not necessarily up. But again, that is for someone with the actual desire to import and do a lot of like mapping work. I cannot. It is a skill beyond, well, I guess not that I cannot. I'm choosing not to because I don't have that skill already, and developing a new skill just for a game that I'm really dig and wish had more content is selfishly beyond me. And I was right at the end, and I flew right off because I suck. I suck so hard. Is that gonna beat my time previously? No, it doesn't even say what my previous time was. 2:29. Is that actually what my best time is? No, it was. I did pretty good. All right, well, after that brief interlude, let's actually find some more just standard parking garage maps to do. Oh, actually, no. You know what I am gonna do? Before doing actual parking garage maps, we're gonna do Pirate Cove. This is a DLC map that I want to say the creator themselves, Wallblur, released. It was like the first map that they built for the game. If that is what the Steam Workshop page says. Like this was one of the test ones before they settled on the parking garage aesthetic. And it's okay. It's fine. You know, it is what it is. I'm already real bad at this. You'd think I would be doing better at it given, you know, the practice that I was putting in today before D&D, but no, I'm terrible. I suck shit. Again, anything without railings or walls is real dangerous for me. I get a little bit squirrely around the ability to just like drift clean off. This above anything else gives Crash Team Racing or Banjo-Kazooie, right? There's that pirate level early on. It's what this feels like. Again, something about the actual aesthetic of this is very reminiscent of like Sega Saturn games, even though, or Sega Dreamcast, even though I never had those, but this level design feels straight out of like a Nintendo 64 game. Do you know what? You know what actually this low poly, super bright aesthetic for a racing game does remind me of? Because I didn't have a Saturn. I had a CD compilation. Oh, I will get to that when we get to the next level.